Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This will get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. The US faces a federal government shutdown as markets start to realise Trump has no problem being reckless and has no problem hurting his friends. But first, in the US, the number of job openings in August were virtually unchanged from July at 7.2 million, as was expected. But the Chicago PMI fell again in September, well below market expectations that it would improve, and the dip was sharp, the most in 3 months. Also weaker was the Dallas Fed services sector, with their retail sector retreating rather fast too, in an unusual move lower. Adding to the downbeat sentiment was the September report from the Conference Board, showing consumers are glummer than at any time since the start of the year. A common theme in the survey responses is the impact of rising inflation. Across the Pacific in China, their official factory PMI contracted again, but even though it is the sixth straight monthly contraction, the pace of the decline was the least in that time. Their official services PMI for September is no longer expanding though. These official PMIs have been more conservative than the private sector surveys, probably because they have a heavier weighting to Chinese SOEs. The private surveys are more attuned to the private and foreign enterprises, and they're surveyed by S&P Global, and they report a faster expanding factory sector and a solidly expanding services sector. In Australia, there were no surprises from their central bank, which held its cash rate target at 3.60%, and global air cargo volumes in August grew by 4.1%, driven by a near 10% rise from a year ago in the Asia-Pacific region. But notably, North American air cargo volumes fell 2.1% on the same basis in August, the weakest global region. And the pattern was similar for passenger travel. Asia-Pacific and Latin America brought strong growth underpinned by a 4.6% expansion. But North America lagged here too, up only 0.5% from a year ago. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.14%, unchanged from yesterday. But the price of gold will start today at $3,846 an ounce, up $16 from yesterday and a new all-time high. And American oil prices are down another 50 cents at just over $62.50 a barrel, while the international Brent price is now just under $66.50 a barrel and down more than $1. And the Kiwi dollar is now just on 58 US cents, up 20 basis points from yesterday. But against the Aussie, we're down 30 basis points at 87.6 Australian cents and a new 3-year low. Against the euro, we're little changed at 49.4 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just on 65.1 and unchanged. You can get more news about the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.